Good evening, everybody on Facebook. Good evening to everybody on Zoom. Good evening to Debbie on Amazon Alexa. I feel like a multimedia recording studio here, having all devices going at once. Welcome to Thursday night meditation. I am Reverend Lynn LaBorde, and I am delighted to be here. It's a wonderfully muggy day here in New York, but it seems to be the perfect time to check in with our higher selves and see what's going on in the world. Joanne, could you mute yourself, my love? I'm just getting a little background noise. Thank you so much.
You need me to mute too?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. Yeah, just for now. Beautiful. All right, so I invite everybody to go ahead and allow yourself to be comfortably seated. Allow yourself to actually feel where you're sitting and just begin the process of closing your eyes and starting to go within. Just allow yourself to feel where you are. Let your hands fall into your thighs, and your hands can either be facing upwards or palms facing down, whether you want to connect to the heavens or whether you want to stay grounded to beloved Gaia. And just start to bring your attention to your breath. Take a nice breath in through your nose, and then a nice long exhale through your mouth. And as you do these next several series of breaths, allow yourself to just completely to relax. Take another nice inhale in, and another nice long exhale out. Beautiful. One more, bringing your attention to your breath. Take a long, slow, beautiful inhale in, and a nice, even longer, slower exhale out through your mouth. Just let it all go. Beautiful. Let's do a few more of those. Another nice, long, slow inhale in, with a nice, long, slow exhale out. Just let everything go. Beautiful. Another nice inhale in through your nose. Fill your body up completely. And then a nice, long, slow exhale through your mouth. Let all that anxiety, tension, worries, concerns, cares, just let it all go. One more beautiful cleansing breath in through the nose. Let it fill you up, fill up to the top of your head, all the way down through your torso. Imagine filling your whole body with air. And then a nice, beautiful cleansing breath out through the mouth. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now I want you to do a series of breaths. Imagine yourself breathing in white light. So breathe in white light through your nose. And then I want you to exhale any darkness through your mouth. Darkness, worry, anxiety, tension, cares, concerns, just let the day go. Breathe in white light through your nose. Let it fill you from the top of your head all the way through your torso, and then go ahead and exhale any darkness. Beautiful. One more nice breath in. White light. Breathe that white light in. Another nice, long, slow exhale, any darkness. Just let all that go. Beautiful. A few more of those. Nice, long, slow inhale of white light. Imagine breathing that white light in. Sip, sip, sip in, more. Pause for a moment, and then go ahead and release and exhale any darkness. Just let it all go. Beautiful. Next, I want you to imagine that you're breathing in golden light. Go ahead and breathe that golden light in. want you to breathe that golden light right back out. Breathe that golden light in. You're sipping prana. You're breathing in life force in through your nose. And then you're going to exhale that life force right out through your mouth. Beautiful. Take another beautiful, deep inhale of golden light. Breathe that life force right into your body. Top of your head to the bottom of your toes, and then go ahead and exhale that same golden light. Beautiful. Next, I want you to breathe that golden light straight into your third eye, to that space between your eyebrows. Go ahead and breathe that golden light in. And then as you exhale, I actually want you to come back a few inches into the center of your head to a realm that's known as the Cave of Brahman. It's this enormous cave, the seat of the soul. It's huge, it's vast, just like your big, glorious, enormous soul. Gorgeous. Next, I want you to breathe that golden light right into your heart. Breathe that golden light right in. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine sending a golden cord right down into the center of Mother Earth. Let it go down, 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 down with your exhale till you reach her core. She has been doing some cleansing. Take another inhale, and from the core of Mother Earth, as you exhale, bring that golden cord back up to your heart. And there's now this one beautiful golden loop that goes from your heart, grounds down into Mother Earth, and then comes back to your heart. Gorgeous. Take another inhale into your heart, and this time as you exhale, I want you to imagine that that golden cord goes through the opening in the top of your head and goes straight up into the heavens, up, 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 right into the center of Source. Take a beautiful inhale of the golden light that's available to you in the center of Source, and then on that exhale, loop that golden cord so that it comes back down through the opening in your crown, comes right back down to your heart, and you are now this gorgeous figure 8, this gorgeous Mobius strip of golden light that tethers you both above and below, grounding you to the heavens and to the earth. And the nexus, the connection point, is your beautiful, tender, and loving heart. On your next inhale, I want you to imagine on your exhale that you pop your head off and you're actually going to tuck it inside of your heart. You're deeply connected to your own soul. Take another inhale. And then with your exhale, I want you to imagine that who comes to stand before you is your higher self in all of their glory. The you from the future who's come to remind you of the truth of who you are. Take another inhale, and with your exhale, I want you to step inside of your higher self. And as you do, you feel the most remarkable feeling of being loved and embraced and completely held, and of being seen and of being known and of being loved unconditionally. All of you is embraced and surrounded by this field of love of your own higher self. the aspect of yourself that knows you and loves you, that adores you, that absolutely treasures you, the way you've always wanted to be loved. Here in this relationship, you standing in your own divinity, in the highest aspect of yourself, your home, you're known and you're seen and you're felt. Your higher self has a message for you. What is the message that your higher self has for you? Beautiful. And with your higher self, we're going to take a journey. So take another breath, and the two of you walk together and find yourself at the edge of this enormous forest. And this is the forest of spirit. This is your forest. This is the place where you come to be revitalized. This is the place where you come to be nurtured. And all of the plants and all of the creatures, they know you here and they love you. This is your forest of spirit. And you notice that there's a path in the middle of the forest, and you start to walk down it. And you come in front of this enormous tree that's your tree of life. And she is so happy to see you and your higher self. And you walk towards her, and as you embrace her, she reaches down her branches and she pulls you closely to her. And you feel again the most remarkable love and nurturing. And she says to you, "Give me all that ails you. Give me all that troubles you. Give me all of your worries. Give me all of your concerns. And allow me to transform them for you." And you take a breath, and with an exhale, you just surrender everything that you want changed and transformed in your life. And through this beautiful spiritual photosynthesis, your tree of life takes everything that has weighed you down, and she just absorbs it. And she transmutes it and transforms it back to pure white light. The exquisite thing about your tree of life is the pages of your Akashic records, the pages of your book of life are written upon her leaves. She knows you. She's been with you, and she'll be with you forever. She is here for you. She loves you unconditionally. She's an aspect of your higher self. She's an aspect of you. Anytime you have cares, anytime you have worries, anytime you have concerns, all you need to do is bring yourself to your forest of spirit and come here to be with your tree of life. Embrace her and feel held by her. Place all of your cares and your concerns and your worries at her feet, and she will take them from you. Tell her what it is that you want. Tell her what it is that you need, and she will make sure that it becomes manifest for you. For she is that miraculous creature. born of spirit, as you are. Take another inhale, and with your exhale, as you released her, she lifts her branches, and you step back and you bow to her, and you thank her, and you continue down your path in the forest of spirit, and you come upon another clearing. There's a garden there. This is your garden of spirit. And here in your garden, so much goodness here. There's a path that goes down the middle of the garden that leads to a stone wall with a door on it that has golden hinges and a handle. On one side of your garden is a beautiful throne. This is your throne. Next to the throne is a very long bench, so that when you have visitors, there's a place for them to sit. On the other side of the path, across from your throne, there's a mirror, a big, huge mirror, where you can see way above your head and all the way down onto the ground. And as you walk past this mirror, there is a beautiful prayer written in gold on the mirror, and it is the Ho'oponopono prayer, the prayer of forgiveness. And it goes like this: I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And when you feel that forgiveness, thank you. I love you. And I come here and I say this to myself. So I'll say, I'm sorry, Lynn. Please forgive me. And when I look deeply into my own eyes, the windows to my soul, and I'm able to grant myself forgiveness for the things that I feel that I may have done to hurt myself or even to hurt another, I then say, thank you. Thank you, Lynn. And then I say, I love you, Lynn. And I let myself feel loved by myself. See if you can grant that to yourself. Look deeply into your own eyes. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Beautiful. Next to the mirror is a crystal chamber, and it's hollowed out, and it's like a tube, and there's a platform, and when you step onto the platform's made of gold and it's vented. Go ahead and step inside of the chamber, and the violet flame of Saint Germain immediately begins to engulf you. Violet flame, come forth. Violet flame, come forth. Violet flame, come forth. The violet flame of Saint Germain acts to cleanse and purify you from any darkness that may have attached itself to you, any impurities, any time that you made a promise to yourself or someone else that you weren't able to keep, any time that you said that you would do something and you didn't, any time that you said that you wouldn't do something and you did. Anything like that, it's immediately cleansed in this brilliant violet flame, this cleansing flame of Saint Germain. And you are granted, and you are absolved. You are granted forgiveness. Beautiful. And when you feel that flame begin to flicker and die out, you can go ahead and emerge from that crystal tube. Go ahead and make your way across the garden to where your throne is. And there's a throne here because you are divinity. You are born of Source. You are a divine creation. And divine creations deserve a throne. And you go and you sit upon your throne. And you invite one of your guides to come and join you here in your garden of spirit. Who is it that comes forth today with messages of love, with gifts of love? Maybe one of each, maybe both. What are the messages that your guidance has for you today? Thank them for being here with you. And know that you can meet with them here anytime. Go ahead and welcome them to have a seat on the bench once you've received your message from them, or your gift, or both. Next, I want you to bring forth someone who's crossed over, someone who's in spirit that has a message of love for you. Or once again, they may have something they want to give you. Gifts happen to be my first love language, so they usually show up with both a message and a gift, because I'm a little greedy. I love to receive both. What is the message that this beloved being on the other side has for you? Who is it that comes to visit you today in your garden of spirit? Beautiful. When they're done, you can ask them to have a seat on your bench next to your guide. My bench is this long, beautiful stone bench like you might find in a Roman garden. And there's a tree next to the bench that provides shade. And then next I want you to invite a being to come forth that is someone that you either feel that you've had a struggle with forgiving, or someone that you feel has had a struggle forgiving you. And invite them to come be with you. And see if you can find it within your heart to forgive them or to accept their apology. There's nothing but love here in the Garden of Spirit. This is your garden, and you're completely safe. And still standing inside of your higher self, see if you can find it within your heart to grant them love and to grant them forgiveness. Or see if you can find it within their heart to do the same for you. Who is it that comes to stand before you? Whose life may you bless today with your presence? And whose life may bless you with theirs? They can be living or they can be on the other side. Whoever it is that comes, thank them for being there. Thank them for this moment of love, this moment of forgiveness, this moment of absolution, this moment of peace, this moment of joy. Once again, invite them to have a seat at your bench. thank all who have come and joined you today. And take a moment to thank yourself for spending time in meditation, for coming to be in your garden, for your beautiful connection to your higher self, for the guidance that you brought forth, the beloved that you brought forth, and the being that's on the other side that you brought forth to come and be with you. Thank them all, and then begin to make your way out of the garden and back into the forest. You make your way once again past your beautiful, magnificent tree of life. You bow to her and she bows to you. And then you and your higher self make your way back to the edge of the forest. Take an inhale, and then with your exhale, bring yourself back to your seat. Take another inhale, and then with your exhale, go ahead and step out of your higher self. Thank your higher self for taking that journey with you. So much love. Take another inhale, and then with your exhale, you can go ahead and take your head out of your heart and pop it back on your shoulders. Just remember that at any time that you feel like the noise in your head, the chatter, the constant circus of thoughts, they just become too much. All you need to do is close your eyes, take a breath, pop your head off, and just tuck it inside of your heart. And you're just at home. It's just that easy. I'm going to end this meditation by chanting the sound of Om 3 times. Om is the magnificent chant of creation. I heard the story when I did my yoga teacher training that there are these 36 Buddhist monks, and 12 at a time for 8 hours at a time chant Om all day long in succession, and then they take turns and they chant the chant of Om to keep us in creation. I love that story. And one of my favorite things about the sound of Om, which has 3 parts to it, the beginning, the middle, and the end, is that Om is also the sound that the earth makes in one full rotation around the sun in 365 days. If you'd like to join me, please bring your hands to prayer at your heart. Take a nice inhale in. Another nice inhale in. One more. My prayer for you is that your mind always think loving thoughts, that your lips always speak loving words, and that your heart always be a heart of love, kindness, and compassion for yourself, always. Namaste. And when you're ready, go ahead and open up your eyes and bring yourself back to your body. Make sure to close up your crown. The default for your crown is to stay closed. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and do some channeling today. Actually, before I go into channeling, does anybody have any comments? You guys are free to unmute yourselves. Anybody want to talk about their journey and what that was like for them? Anything really cool happen that you guys want to share? Hi, Deborah. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Julie. Hi, Ralph. Hi, Mindy. And of course, my beloved Deborah. It's always great to have you guys here. Hi, Honey Bunch. I love you. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi, Ralph.
How are you?
I'm really well, thank you.
It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Energy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Joe, how was that for you, my love?
That was awesome, Lynn. That was gorgeous. A lot of tears tonight.
Aw.
Beautiful. A lot of family. A lot of family came through.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting when you step into the Garden of Spirit that that they all show up, like they show up in droves, you know?
Yeah, it's funny. It's almost like they were scrambling to show up. And I don't often have that ease. Tonight it was easy. It was beautiful. Thank you.
You're so welcome, my love. I'm really glad you were here. Hi, Jules.
Hey, so good to see you.
You too, my love. I just see your name on the screen, but I imagine your beautiful face there. So it's delightful to have you here, honey. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
So good to be here.
Oh, delighted to have you here. And
good to see you sitting up too.
Yeah, I know. I spent a few days flat on my back in recovery, but I'm really well, baby. Thank you so much. And your China gel, holy moly, did that do the trick?
This stuff is hot, isn't it?
My God, my sweet friend Julie had shipped from China this mixture of like camphor and menthol, something called China gel, and it was sent over, and boy, did it help heal. Whew, amazing stuff.
It's amazing because it's cold to the touch.
Yeah, but then
when you put it on your skin, it gets hotter and hotter.
Yeah, and don't get it in your eyes or touch any of your private parts.
Totally, love. Fire.
Yeah, exactly. And Mindy, my love, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for that beautiful recommendation that you gave me. We'll be adding it to the website. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. I love your meditations.
Oh, I love you.
They
Thank you.
make me cry.
Well, hopefully there are tears of love and tears of release.
They are.
Hey, my sweet Deborah with you beautiful purple pom-poms.
Hey, baby. Listen, I just have to tell the dogs are going crazy, so I wanted to keep myself on mute.
Okay,
but
Mama.
Did anybody else hear the cardinal in the background as you were doing your meditation? Oh my God, their call is so absolutely clear, and it just would not stop. It was being relentless. That was so cool.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
So cool. But I'm going back.
Those
crazy right
Hey,
now.
Janet.
Are those aliens behind her?
Aliens behind me?
Oh no, it's my screen.
Aliens.
Oh,
Aliens.
aliens.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I know. Aren't they gorgeous?
They're not actually behind me. It's a picture I took.
Oh,
with my
wow.
camera
She has this feature with Zoom where she can project like a green screen behind her. Pictures.
Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. If you tap on
It's
the
the coolest
more
thing ever.
tab that's got the 3 dots, tap on more, and it'll say virtual background. And then you can add like whatever you want. So here's me at the beach. Here's the earth.
I love that.
Your own pictures.
I don't see them more. Is it next to the mute button? Those 3 dots?
It's up to it's the 3 dots. If you click on those.
That little carrot-like thing, and it says choose virtual background.
I don't have that on mine.
My computer says it doesn't meet requirements, so I can't do it. I think my computer's, even though it's a year old.
It's the same button that you hit to do chat.
Oh.
It is?
Okay, so if you see, do you see where it says chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what comes up underneath the chat?
Pop out.
It says to everyone on the right hand side of
No,
the screen.
it's not chat. It's under the video. It's all right, Jules. We'll play with it. We'll play with it tomorrow when we connect. Yeah. Hey, Danielle. Hi, sweet girl. Aw, this is so much fun. You know, I always say to everybody that my birthday is my favorite day of the year, not because I'm narcissistic, but, okay, maybe there's some, but because it's the day that I hear from everybody that loves me, telling me how much they love me and how happy they are that I was born. Hi, Mindy.
Is today your birthday?
No, it's not, but this is like that.
That's what I thought you were going with this.
Not at all. No, but it's like, you know, I get to, I don't know, I love this. Like, here's what this pandemic has done. This pandemic has brought me closer to people that I love in ways I couldn't have imagined. Like being able to sit here and reaching out to everybody on Facebook on my iPhone, reaching out to all of you that are beloved to me on Zoom. My darling Deborah. Deborah is one of my girlfriends who used to come to my meditations weekly here at the sanctuary, and she ended up moving to Florida. And her gift for me when she moved to Florida was she got me an Amazon Alexa so that she and I can video chat with each other. How cute is that?
Oh, awesome.
I know. So I have that set up right here on the table in my office, and she's one of, so I've got like this multimedia studio going on. It's just adorable. Anyway. All right, listen, I'm gonna, oh, this is interesting. Whew, Archangel Michael's here. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring him through. Whew, he's coming through strong. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do some channeling. I love you all. I'm gonna mute you all to let him come through and enjoy the ride. Ooh, here we go. Greetings, beloveds. We are delighted to be with you. You have heard the beckoning of our call to come forth, for we have much to say and much to share. Please know, beloveds, that each of you are well upon your paths of ascension. Each of you are well on your journeys of transformation. But what you also must recognize is that each of you has chosen this incarnation to come and be the bringers of light, to come and be the bringers of the new dawn, to come and herald in the calls of ascension. Each of you are working in accordance with your own divine natures that represent what is in your perspective, both your past, your present, and your future aspects of the duality of self, the duality of beingness that is indeed illusory at its core. Yet each of you decided to take the dive down and into the muck and the mire that is indeed this realm of existence, participating in the tribal games, the celestial wars, and all that has become part and parcel of this dimension. There is indeed a sloughing and a cleansing that is occurring, and in these instances of transformation, what is indeed coming forth is the new world order. At the same instances of beingness, you are coming to remember and recognize the truth of each of your aspects of divinity that have been elusive to you, the aspects of your divinity that have fallen to the wayside as you have decided to play in the mud pies, and the aspects of ego that have allowed you to languish in forgetting your own divinity, forgetting your own light, and saying, please allow me to dive deeply into the darkness. It is time for you to emerge, beloveds. It is time for you to make your way back to the light. It is time for you to be cleansed. It is time for you to bring all that you have known and all that you have seen to the realms of knowledge and wisdom, so that they may indeed be added to the collective. And then it is time for you to emerge within your own purity, within your own divinity. Allow yourselves to be still. Allow yourselves to remember. Allow yourselves to breathe in the purity of your existences, dear ones. Allow yourselves to use your will to bring yourselves back to the place where you began. We are waiting with wings extended to welcome you, our dearly beloved brothers and sisters. Know that each of you is an aspect of the other. Treat each other with love. Treat each other with patience. Treat each other with the surety of knowing that you all chose and you all placed one another in your lives so that you could say, this is not an aspect of me. Ha ha, I was just kidding. You are indeed heart of my heart, soul of my soul, and light of my light, for that is the truth of all of creation. It is time for the reemergence. It is time for the melding. It is time for the conglomeration, the various and sundry aspects to once again gather in harmony, in light, and in love. Our blessings are upon you. We are here. Call for us. Call to us. And know that we are with you. With honor and glory, we send our blessings. Greetings, beloveds. Ooh, holy moly. Dude, he's a trip.
That was so cool.
Whew, he's a trip and a half.
I have never seen anyone channel Archangel Michael before.
That was awesome, Lynn.
That was so cool.
Wow. He's come through a couple other times. I thought I was bringing through Sohmalife.
And you're wearing blue tonight.
Yeah. That's so funny. She's like, yeah, I was gonna, but you know, he kind of went up to me.
Step aside.
Oh my God, I feel like I'm high right now. Whew.
How do you know who it is, Lynn, before you start? Do they tell you?
My strongest clair of the clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance, clairvoyance. My strongest clair is claircognizance. I just know, like I know they talk to me. I have clairaudience too, but Michael's my favorite name in the universe, and he's he's always been with me. Like he's been my guardian forever, and he just shows up and he's like right there.
What does he look like?
He's gorgeous. To me, he looks blonde with like, it's funny, I have wings that look like his wings. Like his wings are like this powder blue with like gold on the edges. And he just looks like this magnificent, like Thor looking, long blonde haired, blazing crystal blue eyes. And he's gorgeous. I mean, to me, I thought Ezekiel was the most gorgeous. And Ezekiel, I said, was better looking than John Stamos. He came through one day. And because, you know, I'm like, there's no one better looking than John Stamos. But then Michael shows up and Michael's like, like, hold my beer, you know? It's interesting when he comes in, though. He comes in from the back, and there was like this seating that when he comes in, like his wings just go out and they're like enormous.
Wow.
And I just go back. I'm like, all right, I'm back here.
That is so cool. Very cool.
I love the line about the muck and the mire and the mud pies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feels like that a lot lately.
So true. So true.
And suddenly I'm really thirsty. All right, my beloveds.
Me too.
I love you all. Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for being
thank
here.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Good night.
Good night, my darlings.
Love
Talk
you.
to you all soon. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks for being here, Ralph.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're
Lynn.
welcome. Bye, everybody. Love
Love
you.
you.
Bye.
Honey.
Hey, sweet girl.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Love you.
Okay.
And
I
yeah,
love you too. Bye.
bye. And to everybody out there in Facebook land, thank you so much for being with me. I love you guys. This was an absolute delight. See you all soon. Good evening.